So this is an old tree limb that we had a storm one day, a rainstorm, and lightning struck my tree, and this limb came off. Now that was had to be over 2, 3 years ago, and my son-in-law and my grandson, they chopped it up, because it fell on a fence too. And so I told them to leave me some of the big pieces, right? And this is one of those limbs from that tree. And um, yeah, so this is what I'm using. But I tell you what made me fall in love with um, like uh, 511. Yeah, I tell you what made me fall in love with 511 and using fish in my garden, right? So I'm a big fan of David Arbonnett's. So if you don't know who that is, please, you should know. You should know. There is a lot of, he had a lot of documentaries on Netflix, right? But he showed this, the, the salmon run, right? And how the bears in Alaska, how much they depend on these salmon to survive over the winter. And what they did is they gorged themselves. I mean, these bears gorged themselves. They fought over, the best spots in the river. I mean, Alaskan bears are huge. The grizzlies, the brown bears, they are huge. And yeah, so what happens is at the end of that run, they are so stuffed. I'm sorry. They are so stuffed, and they just gorge themselves, off of all of these delicious salmon, right? And what they would do is they would go back in the woods, and they would have fish all around the trees. Yes, they would have their fish all around the trees and laying around, just in case when they wake up, they could eat more, right? But these fish would start to decay, all right? And the fish would start to decay, and this fish was giving nutrients to the tree. Yeah, it was giving nutrients to the tree. So that was one of the things that really made me fall in love with um, fish fertilizer, 511, and learning about fish in my garden. I started off by getting me some fish. I mean, here in Louisiana, there's a lot of fish. We have a lot of waters, canals, ponds, ditches, rivers, and lakes. And there is fish in everything. So I would take these fish and put them like a trough in my garden, right? And when I did this for the first time, about a week later, I saw maggots in my garden, not thinking that, yeah, you're going to have maggots. I couldn't take that, y'all. I just could not handle that one, right? So, the next best thing was 511. And so I started to read about 511 and, what's in it. Really, it's just blood and parts of fish. And that's what 511 is. Yes, and so there go my love for 511. That's the story. All right, guys, let me finish putting this on this bed here, because when I have my seeds in there, and I dropped a lot of seeds in this little bed, but we have been having rain so much every day. I mean, y'all, I'm not talking about little rain. I'm talking about rain. So this is what happened yesterday. hmm And it was quick. It lasted about an hour, I guess. But whew, she came down hard. Big time hard. I mean, very hard. And yeah, and that go all my seeds. A lot of my Mexican sunflowers went down, but I expected. I, I expect all that to happen. Yeah. But all right, guys, let me get back. I'll be back with you all. This is great stuff because, you would think that this is some compost I put here. But no, this is that tree. All this good stuff here. And I'm going to just put it in this little bed here. And I'm going to plant. Well, I'm going to put the rest of my plants in it. So, as I was saying, is that, we've had all this rain every day, and all of my seeds that I planted here, I planted cabbage and Malabar spinach back there, right here, and sweet peas. Well, I have one sweet pea that came up. Everything else, gone, I tell you. But that's okay. That's the way it goes sometimes. I have more seeds. But I do have some plants growing on the back side of the garden. So I'm going to take some of those plants and put them. Yeah. I remember cleaning and digging through one of these logs like this, and I saw the biggest tree grub I've ever seen. Just huge. Now, there's two different kind of grubs that I've seen. One, of course, is the ground grub, which, of course, is the Japanese beetle, but these, they have tree grubs. So this is another log I've been having in my garden for a while. I use a lot of them for just around the little garden beds. Yeah. And case. Instead of throwing it away, I'll just use it. Some of them still hard, but the parts that is soft and I can use, I just use it. Yeah. Look at that. Cicadas. But he's no longer in there. He's gone. Yeah. He got his wings, y'all. Flew away. Anyway, yeah, that's me and the story of me and 511. Yeah. The soil from the tree is just amazing. Look at this. You see him? There he is right there. You see that fat one? So I like to get some and put them in the beds, you know, what I'm planting. This is my garlic here. Doing really good. But yeah, where are you big boys? It's a big one right here. No, it's not that big, but I'll put him in here. My granddaughter, she is not afraid of worms, but she don't like them when they wiggle a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna use this, and it seems like we're about to get our daily rain. I can feel it. You almost smell it in the air, you know? Yeah, it's coming, y'all. It's coming. When it comes quick and hard. Whew. Gee, it's hard. And it's windy. It brings a lot of wind with it, you know? Alright, I'm gonna leave this here. I have some little dividers I'm gonna put over here. Alright guys, so I am all done today so far. Because yeah, it's warm. I've been out here maybe about 4 hours, I guess. Maybe about 4 hours. But I'm kind of tired. Yeah. But I'm done with this little bed here. And hopefully it does well. I hope so. At least it's, you know, they're little seedlings. So I got these little seedlings from on the other side of my garden where I planted them earlier. And so hopefully they do well. I hope so. Anyway, guys, you all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go find something to eat. Yeah. All right.